Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, let's get original crew, man. We back. We got who's the worst family channel in YouTube history.
Do not ask me, because I know you're going to be like, see, who you think the worst? I have no clue.
I'll say this. I got a couple off the top of my head, and I don't even tune in or watch.
I have no clue. The worst? I have no clue.
I had some with some bad reputations on the top of my head.
A lot of people have bad,
typically when it comes to YouTube, the
really,
family channels have the worst reputations.
I'm about to say, a lot of them have, bad reputations.
But
I don't know who's going to fall in the worst.
Or some of these bad reputations when the YouTube family come from, low-key hate. Because I do feel like they get low-key weird hate.
Some people get hate, and then some of them do be out here, doing, weird stuff and scamming and doing,
or some finesse.
Just all that type of stuff. But we'll see.
Yeah, you're right. All right, so with that being said, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go, man. You want to first support, all you have to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
look at it with a thumbs up.
We'd highly appreciate it. But with that being said, let's get into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
These are the 5 worst family channels in YouTube history, and coming in at number 5 is the Prince family, who would quite literally give up their own children for a couple extra views. The parents Bianca and Damien gain an audience by peddling the most atrocious clickbait you might ever witness. Take for example this video titled, "Pray for the Prince family house firefighters pulled up," with a thumbnail implying that the house had caught on fire. In all actuality, their house-related emergency was a leaking pipe in the backyard, which was fixed not with a firefighting crew, but rather by turning the tap off. In a different video they'd clickbait, "My car got repoed, we're going broke," although after clicking on the video, you'll find that the car was simply being taken to a mechanic as a result of a flat battery. On top of this, they've literally uploaded more than 10 extremely serious videos stating that they're breaking up without ever actually doing so. But
not to make any excuses for them or defend them. Let's be real. Majority of the videos y'all click on are always clickbait by the thumbnail. Quit. I hate that people, cause not to throw it on us, but people have came to us and be like, "Oh, I can help y'all increase y'all channel growth," and try to work with thumbnails. And I'm like, bro, y'all thumbnail makings are atrocious. Quit hitting us up talking about y'all can make us thumbnails when they are atrocious as hell. I like 100% natural thumbnails to reflect the video. That's the reason why a lot of our thumbnails are us laughing, because 9 times out of 10, it's a screen clip from...
It's just a grab from the actual
what a thumbnail is actually supposed to be. It doesn't supposed to be documented.
I get it may not be appealing to everyone, but I just like, that it's natural. A natural thumbnail. Because if you're a YouTuber or if you are an influencer, you upload content, the natural thumbnails, no matter what platform you're on, are a screen grab from. That is a thumbnail. That is the true definition of a thumbnail. When you try to go into all this other stuff, that's already falsifying the content. And then just piggybacking off what you said, going back to this, I feel like after you've watched a certain channel or a person or whatever, you already know, okay, the title is a little exaggerated, or it's going to be,
it's dependent,
whatever, but teach us on.
But I don't think we can, because Sonny, sometimes yours just be exaggerated.
I don't like the ones that be really exploring their kids and putting their, I don't like that. That's too much for me.
But you also got to look at the successful ones, like with Ryan Toy reviews. Technically, you have a family out here who's exploring their kids for views, and they have built an empire. So any way you say it, you can combat it with a success, and you can combat it with negativity. How I think sometimes it just depends on the people behind it. It's how people view it. You get what I mean?
I get what you're saying, but the way that I'm thinking it in my head. No, I feel like for me. It's a little bit.
Anytime. Let me just say this. Anytime a person putting their child on any platform, at the end of the day, you kind of are exploiting your child for monetary gain, because you're using your child image and likeness to make money.
No, I definitely get that, but I've come, like, for instance, well, I ain't gonna get on there because I don't want to bring. I don't even know the channel name, but I just remember the video because I seen it a couple weeks ago. All right. But let's go.
And then this is nothing compared to how they use their children and pregnancies to get extra clicks. The scummiest example is this video titled No Heartbeat, with a thumbnail of a pregnant Bianca going into an ambulance, implying that perhaps their baby had died. When you watch the video, however, it's explained that Bianca simply had a bladder infection, which moved the position of the baby in her womb.
They couldn't find her heartbeat at first because she moved so much. The baby keeps moving.
Then in this video titled, We got into a car accident at 32 weeks pregnant, she freaked out, the Prince family implied that they'd crashed the Lambo and put their unborn baby in danger, when in all reality they'd simply gotten a couple of scratches at the rear of the vehicle. Although it'd be when the baby was born that they'd become even scummier, beginning with Bianca implying that she wasn't happy with the baby's physical appearance just moments after giving birth.
She's gonna have brown eyes for sure. I thought she was gonna have pretty eyes. Light blue eyes.
She do got pretty eyes.
Like, she's gonna have brown eyes for sure.
Her ears. Look at her.
But she's beautiful.
Imagine being 1 hour old and your parents are obsessing over your skin/eye color. The nurse had to remind them that she's a beautiful baby. If you mix this in with more clickbait about Damien not being the father, it's no surprise that they'd state CPS almost took our kids from us, although this video was also clickbait, as they'd spend the entire 36 minutes doing a mukbang without ever addressing the title. While it's hard to call their content noble, the Prince family haven't really hurt anyone with their untruthful videos, although the same can't be said.
Well, it is true. But I say that haven't hurt anyone with this video. I just think they exaggerate. They came on YouTube at a time where exaggeration was the way to go. And so it's hard for them to go away from that because that's what they knew. That's how they built their whole empire.
Right. And then with what I was basically saying is kind of like how the title, that's what I'm saying, like when you use like your kids in like a title, because people are like, oh my gosh, what happened to the kids? Like, you know, now it's like you pulling on.
Man. Come on now.
No, I'm saying most people are like, okay, because a lot of the channels, I don't know what it is, but people love to see family channels or like, or obsessed with people showing their kids, and I think that's kind of weird. But if you want to put your kids on camera, I mean, to each his own. But it's just weird when people obsess over seeing the kids or the kids being in videos. But
I agree.
The titles just be over exaggerated.
Like I said, I feel like they came into YouTube world at a certain time where you had to exaggerate your stuff for people to click. And also, I think they really started exaggerating because since the YouTube apocalypse, and a lot of people took a hit financially, and so they went over and beyond with exaggerating the title and the content so they can make up for that money that they're missing. I think without the YouTube apocalypse, I feel like a lot of people want to exaggerate as much because the income would have still been the same.
Yeah,
but when you feel that financial hurt, you go extreme and above to get that back.
But like you said, they haven't hurt anyone.
That's what you say at the end.
The royalty family. The household consisting of Mother Andrea, Father Ali, and their son Farhan employ much of the same tactics as the Prince family, although with the added bonus of extremely fake videos, often made with the purpose of justifying poor choices. For example, in mid-2019, they'd upload a video titled, Why is this happening to our family? The truth, in which they'd fake a scenario where fans were showing up at their house.
Hey bro, why are you taking pictures of my house?
I'm a fan.
Hey bro, why are you taking pictures of my house?
I love the show, bro.
You think that's cool, bro?
So they could then announce in the very next video that they were buying a mansion. Once in their mansion, they'd stage another video where a homeless person had broken into their back house, leading Ali to become the hero by giving the homeless guy money.
I don't want him to stay on the streets. Can't be selfish. I'm gonna give you some cash, but I'm gonna need you to leave, alright?
Only 4 months later, their back house was actually broken into by a real intruder, leading them to show their true colors by giving a totally different response.
Are you serious, bro? Going to people's homes and sleeping in the back? Hey, serious, call the cops.
With these videos also hinting at their next major problem, extreme materialism. Their channel achieved most of its growth through videos spoiling their son beyond belief. For example, 8-year-old takes parents' credit card, no budget at mall, throwing a dart on a map and buying whatever it lands on, and if you guess the price, I'll buy it for you challenge, in which they spend up to $1,000 on brand name clothing for their child, just so they can make a viral video. Although their fake videos and materialism are pretty minor when compared to their sketchy family history.
But also, at the time, I think it's just they're falling under the trend. Because you remember that one video, taking anybody to going on shop, anything you put in the cart, I buy thing. I think they just went to an extreme version of it. You get what I'm saying? And most of the time, it'd be off of whatever going on in the algorithm. Everybody's doing these videos. Throw the dart at the map, and we go wherever we. You know what I'm saying?
The reason why I can't really like with them, I can't speak on because
I'm watching
because I never had heard of them until we did that video. I didn't know about them personally, but because sometimes I like to like watch stuff just so I can get a feel because you can kind of like, but I never even thought to.
But what I'm saying is the videos that they're doing was already popular amongst the algorithm.
Probably put their own little spin. And then I guess
at the end of the day, they write all that shit off on taxes. It's a way that they can be able to write content off on taxes so they can save more money at the end of the year and be able to splurge on themselves. All YouTubers do it. But also, just like reality TV, all of it's fake and fictional. They just have to stage certain things for entertainment purposes. If you go into like watching YouTube family channels as you're watching reality TV, I feel like you won't get as far as your feelings get more tied into it as it should. Because a lot of people look at YouTube as, oh no, this is supposed to be real. A lot of people go into YouTube nowadays, if they're doing vlog or content like this, it's like reality TV.
9 times out of 10.
Yeah, it's all scripted content.
All script, yeah. And I noticed that because a lot of people I be seeing like be like super butthurt, and I'm like, if you ever thought that this stuff was real, like I just be like, because a lot of it's fake, and you can tell it's fake.
Yeah.
And I be like,
the acting is horrible, just like
this is fake.
Just like VH1 with all their reality.
Not
TV.
that it's right, because I know you want to go somewhere and like get like some real wholesome content,
but y'all don't like that.
But people get caught up in like.
Yeah.
Chasing that last number, $1 views. So yeah.
March 2021, the royalty family uploaded a video titled, "I'm not Farhan's father, truth revealed," in which the dad Ali explained that he was actually Farhan's stepdad.
I'm not his biological dad, but I consider myself as his dad. I love him to death. He's like my son. I treat him like my son.
At around the same point in time, Farhan's biological father came forward to state that he'd been locked out of his son's life for over 4 years, which was followed by him appearing on the Dad Challenge podcast, where he'd completely exposed the family. He'd state that the mother, Andrea, was a former adult film star who fled to the USA after getting into trouble with a group of drug dealers in South America. After she and the biological dad moved to the USA, she cancelled the biological dad's visa, forcing him to return to South America, then began cheating on the biological dad with Ali after the two met in a gym. The son Farhan has no idea that any of this even happened, as he's completely forbidden from going on the internet.
Farhan is completely and utterly never allowed on the internet. Ali blocks him from every incoming anything. He's not allowed to have a phone with the internet on it.
And therefore the parents simply tell Farhan that the biological dad is crazy, although if you take this, add some scams, poor financial decisions, and a severe case of bankruptcy, you'll likely end up with the Ace family. Similar to the royalty family, the Ace family gained close to 20 million subscribers by throwing money around in pursuit of the perfect family image. It began with the husband Austin purchasing a Jeep for his wife Catherine's birthday, although within only 18 months of doing so, this had escalated into buying Lamborghinis and flexing their mansion. Throughout the process, they were exposed for renting despite having claimed they bought the property, although it'd be when they did actually buy their own mansion that their channel completely fell apart. The Ace family essentially found 2 separate houses, ripped out the insides and combined them together, creating a 12-bedroom, 13-bathroom mega mansion. It cost them over $10 million to buy the property in an area where very few sold for more than $2 million, made worse when it was shown that they'd financed the entire purchase.
The McBrooms took out a hard money loan of $8.85 million from Five Arch Funding Corp and another $1 million loan from TMK Development LLC, who I'm assuming is also a hard money lender. Hard money loans are expensive loans used by house flippers that almost always have a 1-year payback term. They're considered expensive because the borrower typically pays multiple points at closing and an interest rate of 10 to 12% on an interest-only loan.
To pay off their loans, Austin hosted a boxing event called Social Gloves, which he estimated would make between $200 and $500 million. Instead, it sold only 136,000 pay-per-view subscriptions at between $50 and $90 each, meaning that at an absolute maximum, the event made no more than $12 million, or 17 times less than the estimated figure. For this reason, Austin was unable to pay any of the fighters, made worse when he was sued by the event's organizer for $100 million. This would then accompany 11 other lawsuits relating to previous rental properties and Catherine's makeup line, doing so much damage to their finances they could no longer afford their mortgage. In mid-2021, it was announced that their mega mansion was going into foreclosure, after which they'd upload a video titled Our House Story, in which they'd spend over an hour blaming the developer for building the house incorrectly, before stating this.
And we're probably gonna get like 5 more houses in the next 10 years. Like, we're gonna invest, we're gonna...
I'm sorry, y'all. It's Austin, baby.
Hey, how Austin said?
He said,
Austin look like, bitch, please. Austin, like,
oh my God.
It be them sidekicks. Hey, I'll say this. From the two families we have, has it been 2?
3.
The
other 2, then them 3.
No, I'm saying, has it been?
Oh,
how many families have we covered so far?
3.
3.
They
So
the
out of
third
the
one.
3, we only have watched and indulged content is 2.
Oh, like indulged in the actual content, yeah.
Which
was the Prince family and then
the
them
Ace
and the
family.
Ace family.
And like I always say, you go into it, don't believe everything you see.
Right.
Bro. Just know, just like
If
you.
you're just trying to...
Hold on,
I'm
just
sorry.
like you, everybody has some type of struggle in their life. Nothing is perfect, bro.
Nothing.
Y'all go in thinking these people got these perfect family, they got the perfect home.
Perfect
Y'all
life.
don't know what's really going on behind the scenes, bro. They just make it. They good at making it look good.
Yeah.
A lot of people are good at turning on the camera and making their life look good.
And I think people fail to realize that people show you. They have the power to show you what they want you to see.
Yeah.
You don't see the ugly. You don't see the in between. Like, you don't see that stuff. Like, I'm gonna only show you the good. And you do have the families that people appreciate that show the good, the bad, like they show everything. But
But Austin, every time we see this clip, Austin face
every
always
time.
Austin be like,
Did you take it back?
We're gonna get like 5 more houses in the next 10 years. Like, we're gonna invest. We're gonna get more homes and more homes and more homes.
However, the Ace family have made no such comeback, as things have only gotten worse. When we covered the Ace family back in November 2021, their channel was still doing 10 million views per month. However, this number has since dropped to less than 2 million as a result of an almost non-existent upload schedule. The Ace family tried to redeem themselves by hosting a festival called Ace Fest, which attendees called underwhelming.
why they didn't? Because I wonder why they didn't go back to doing. Remember, he used to rent out the at the time it was the Staples Center, but now it's the Crypto Center, or whatever. LA, y'all fucked up with that one. I like the Staples Center. Because you remember he used to rent out the Staples Center, had a little had a game every summer, and that was like the Ace family, and then they had the charity thing going along with it, and they.
But then this one that
they did that 2 years in a row though. I swear.
But wasn't some stuff behind there too?
And it was more people showed up than this because the arena was filled.
Yeah.
You remember the arena was packed. This ain't shit but a little warehouse. I can do an event right here and pack that bitch out and say it's a party. And motherfucker pull up. If you do it in the right time, in the right place. You know what I'm saying? I done seen like this being packed out for a college party.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a fall off. I haven't paid attention to the Ace family.
Yeah, I haven't watched them in.
Since the pandemic, to be real. Ever since they house things.
Yeah,
it's probably around the time
last
time I really paid attention to it. So right now they can have money investing in things, and y'all just don't know, and that's what being able to provide for them. That's the goal, though, is to be able to have like money invested and step away from YouTube.
Yeah.
You get the money from YouTube, you invest it and step away from YouTube, and that's what you live off of.
Tried to redeem themselves by hosting a festival called Ace Fest, which attendees called underwhelming, before they'd announce a car giveaway, which was then debunked as a scam by Atozy in this video. The current state of the Ace family is best summarized by the dislike ratio on their most recent video, although even then they still look perfect in comparison to Daddy05. The family began on YouTube.
Hold on, how y'all still seeing dislikes? I thought the dislike. Can you still see dislike on videos?
I don't be paying attention to this stuff. Because I just don't even...
No, I'm like, the dislike button was gone. Well, viewership.
It was at one point.
Playing fairly innocent pranks on each other. However, as time progressed, the parents seemed to realize that the more extreme the prank, the more views they'd get. With this in mind, the parents began to fish for increasingly severe reactions.
Get her as mad as you could possibly get her. I'll end it, but let's see how mad you can get her.
While realizing that not every kid in the family was worth pranking equally.
Emma cannot be pranked. When we do prank her, she has like no reaction to it.
While they couldn't get a reaction out of Emma, Cody was the exact opposite and would always give a highly emotional response in every single video. For this reason, he was heavily picked on by the parents, which would peak with a now infamous video titled The Invisible Ink Prank, where the parents basically accuse Cody of something he didn't do, then yell at him until he's crying in the corner. With comments such as, "These people are just sick and evil, nothing but a bunch of sadists. They severely traumatize the children. I'm so scared for all those kids. It's no surprise that the parents then tried to convince the audience that the prank had been set up."
I don't care anymore. Videos are fake. They're fake. They're over-exaggerated. Some videos are scripted. Some they're just played out.
However, just a few days prior, the parents had said something different to Keemstar.
Are these videos 100% real?
Right. The videos were not fake, but some things are a little exaggerated.
After which the family removed every single video from their channel, excluding a formal apology in a desperate bid to win back their audience.
This has been the absolute worst week of our life, and we realized that we have made some terrible parenting decisions.
But with comment after comment along the lines of, "Worst week of our life? Yeah, you gave them damage for their whole lives. You're disgusting." It seemed their viewers were done watching, and the audience wasn't the only thing that the family was set to lose.
Cody and his 11-year-old sister Emma were both removed from the home and at least temporarily placed with their biological mother, Rose Hall.
Emma and Cody are with me. I have emergency custody.
As mentioned, Cody and Emma were both taken and returned to their biological mother, after which an article was posted reading, "Controversial Daddy05 YouTubers sentenced to probation for prank videos with their kids." It explained that each of the parents had been charged with 2 counts of neglecting a minor, after which YouTube made the choice to permanently delete Daddy05's channel. With nowhere else to go, the family began posting videos to their own website behind a $5 paywall, although they'd soon discontinue the practice with the message, "In order to move on with the healing process from the 2017 events, we have agreed willingly to remove our videos from even this site. For the sake and well-being of our family, Mike and I feel it is best that we take a long break from the public spotlight." They returned to YouTube in 2019 with a new channel called The Martin Family, although with an average dislike ratio of around 75%, it seems their social media future is as dead as fried chicken. Even then, Daddy05 is lucky to have a life outside of prison, as the 8 Passengers family.
Never heard of them before, have you?
No, I've never heard of them.
That's crazy. Damn. That's sad though on the kids.
That's sad, yeah, on the kids.
Channel recently landed its founder behind bars. 8 Passengers was created by Ruby and Kevin Frankie back in early 2015, where they began to share videos of their unique life as a Mormon family of 8. They'd post videos doing everything from sports to parties. However, the audience quickly noticed that whenever the kids did anything wrong, the parents always gave an unreasonable level of punishment. For example, when her 6-year-old daughter failed to make her own lunch before school, the mother punished the daughter by refusing to bring her food, despite being asked by the teacher.
I responded and just said, Eve is responsible for making her lunches in the morning, so the natural outcome is she's just going to need to be hungry. Hopefully nobody gives her food and nobody steps in and gives her a lunch.
Later stating in a different video, "My kids are literally starving. I hesitate to say this because this is gonna sound like I'm a mean barbarian, but I told the kids, I said, I'm not even gonna let you eat breakfast until you get your chores done." When these punishments failed to achieve the parents' desired outcome, they'd upped the ante by refusing presents to their 2 youngest kids on Christmas.
This year, they are not going to be visited by Santa. Christmas morning, their 4 older siblings will be getting Christmas presents to open, and that they will have the gift of love.
Oh, she fucked up in the head. Ain't this the woman that just went to trial? Or on trial right now?
I don't know, sure, but that's the one I had told you about. And
I thought she was in court or something about
she
this.
She may be. I ain't been keeping up with it. I stopped keeping up with it because she pissed me off.
She
I was just like, what?
She is fucked up. That's crazy.
Their dad and I, because we want them to really have a visceral experience that hits them.
Which was in addition to their oldest son sleeping on a beanbag for 7 months as punishment for playing one single prank.
My bedroom was taken away for 7 months and then they give it back like a couple weeks ago.
I don't think our viewers know that.
Noticing a pattern of overly strict parenting, a Change.org petition was launched reading, "Get 8 passengers Ruby Frankie under investigation for child abuse," after which multiple videos were published documenting the family's controversial history. As a result, their viewership evaporated by over 90%, and by 2023 the channel was struggling to gain 1 million views per month. Ruby had also grown tired of being criticized by the public, making the choice to permanently delete the channel on the 2nd of August 2023. However, this wouldn't be the end of the 8 passengers saga. The oldest daughter, Cherie, had always been outspoken about her family's parenting style and would post this image to her Instagram story showing police and the caption "Finally," only 4 weeks after the channel was deleted. It was then revealed that the mother had been arrested for aggravated child abuse after the 12-year-old son had been found emaciated and malnourished with open wounds and duct tape around the extremities. The condition of the juvenile was so severe that they were seen by Santa Clara Island's EMS and transported to a local area hospital. Ruby Frankie is currently being held in jail awaiting trial.
Gave an answer to that.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
And it's so crazy because with that one, I never knew about the channel. Never. I don't think I've ever come across her channel. I just started seeing stuff, which made me go and try to see, because I was who could do that to their it just blows my mind when people do that to their kids. I don't know, but
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
I think they the worst. The last two out of all of them was the worst family, because you see how traumatic it is on the kids.
On the kids.
The first one, D&B, I don't think they do as much antics now. They are, from what we see, the kids do seem happy. Mm-hmm. All their kids, DJ, Kyrie, the other two, because they just had another one, right? I can't remember. I think they got 2 girls now. Yeah. I remember they had the one.
Yeah, they have 2. Yeah,
but, and then I'll say this, the Ace family, the kids don't seem like 2, because the other one, what's the old?
I don't know.
I forgot their oldest daughter name. I know it started with an E. Because Austin Catherine and hers was an E. But their kids seems very happy, you know what I'm saying? Especially, I just was I can already tell she gonna be a YouTuber when she get older. I can just see.
My only thing with them is just with all the scamming stuff.
Now
I just be why y'all gotta be taking folks' money or not paying people? It's just with the scamming stuff for me.
And now the royalty family, with that, honestly, I don't know what's the truth and what's fake. Even the biological dad part, we don't know how much truth and what's fake. Because to be honest, if she was that much in trouble by some cartel, why the hell you come to America? And basically, if if they're looking for her, they probably know about you. Mm-hmm. If she's in that much trouble where she has to flee a country, they're watching you. You're gonna lead them to her. Now she has to run again.
And then,
if the story is true,
if that's your son or whatever,
you put him in danger as well.
If you really care, then I would have went about it a different way. But I don't know anything about them to speak on that situation.
I'm just saying, I
get you.
I don't know, man. Just a lot of shit just seems fake. But the last 2, for sure, was a lot of child abuse.
Yeah, and that's mainly, maybe I used the wrong word earlier with the exploring, because a lot of people do that, but it was more so when you do things like this, when you could tell that the kids are mentally affected by things that you're doing for a video. But okay.
For sure. But hey, man, make sure y'all spam us up in the comments. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it in the comment section down below, man. But as always, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We out.
Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my folks. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me.